If you guys need cheap coins, check out FIFA Coin Stock down below in the description, dirty at checkout. And if you want cheap games, cheap codes, G2A also down below. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to another formation review. And today, my friends, we've got the 4-1-2-1-2, the second variation. And I would say this formation in FUT has got to be in most people's top 5. And I just can't wait to talk about the squad, the work rates, the pros, the cons, all of the above. If you enjoy the content, smash that like button. If we get 500, 600, 700 likes, it tells me that I got to keep pushing these out. And I got to keep providing that premium content. Let's kickstart with the strengths and weaknesses as we get an initial through ball. First time finish. Ooh, Emenike. You dirty boy. He's got a little bit of some class in his 1v1 game with the chip. And if you guys need the best tactics as well as the best instructions for the 4-1-2-1-2, I'm going to leave links down below in the description as well as on screen. Go over to Ovvy's video, show him some love, drop a like, hashtag keep it dirty. It correlates directly with my formation guide. Everything he's saying, premium. It's going to be a good look and it'll make you a better player. It makes everything flow a little bit smoother. In terms of strengths, you've got quick passing. You can play the true tiki-taka. You have an instant defensive shape. It's something I've always liked about the 4-1-2-1-2, and it's made it very popular over the years, even the wide version. Very structured. You have more counter-attacking options with the extra center mids. You can now use them to go backwards and then forward to provide a lot of additional through balls or to catch your opponent over-committing as we get a classic body feint. Doumbia! And you have slow or quick build-up options, which is very convenient. It's a good formation against the 4-5-1, and a lot of the 4-3-3s do not have enough midfield to really stop this formation. We're going to overwhelm them. Weaknesses, you won't have reliable wing play. If you need to cross or you need that extra time on the ball, it might be a little bit tricky without having those wings. The center mid position is very complicated. Do you want to go defensive? Do you want to go attacking? Do you want balanced center mids? And that's going to come down to personal preference and where do you feel most comfortable. The 3-5-2 seems to be causing all sorts of problems. And the 4-2-3-1 narrow, I want to talk about how it's hard to attack against that formation in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. Let me introduce you to the squad. We've got the sweat on deck. We're gifting and shifting, getting ready for the holidays. And Emenike, Musa, as well as Doumbia up top. That's a triangle of doom. That's going to score goals. It's going to cause problems. It's going to pressure your opponent. He has to be able to defend or you're just going to take off. They've got the skills, they got the speed, the power, and the athleticism between the three of them. All of them with high, medium work rates. And I've mentioned this, but I want to keep reiterating. High, medium, or high, low for your center attacking mids, your wingers, your strikers, your very attacking orientated players. It's going to always be a good situation. I went with Diego and Elm as my center mids. Diego is more of a cam, and Elm is more of a holding midfielder, so that worked out okay. I wish Elm had different work rates. And then Felipe Melo is one of my favorite CDMs so far in FIFA 15. He sits back. He's strong. He is not to be taken lightly. Do not buy him presents. He's been a bad guy. He's knocking everybody out in the midfield. And then my defense, pretty typical. My fullbacks have the high-medium work rates, and my center backs have the ideal medium-high, unless you can get a low-high work rate, which is kind of rare between center backs, but you should be able to find a lot of different fullbacks and center backs that have the high medium and then the medium high work rates. Handanovic and net, can't go wrong. Strengths 4-5-1. The center attacking mids in that formation don't chase back. They leave a lot of space in the midfield, and that's where you have way more attacking players in this formation. Also, with the one striker, it feels like you have 5 guys defending against him, and I just lock up the 4-5-1. Not a good formation against the 4-1-2-1-2. 4-3-3. It doesn't apply to every single variation of the 4-3-3, but I feel as if a lot of 4-3-3s don't have enough midfield presence to deal with how much pressure, how much quick passing, the buildup that I'm going to bring to the table when I'm playing in this formation. Weaknesses, the 3-5-2, and I want to go ahead and throw out a disclaimer. I'm talking about people that are good at playing the 3-5-2. If you don't know what you're doing in FIFA and you roll with the 3-5-2, you're going to get murdered. But if you're a good 3-5-2 player and you understand pressure and you understand how to force someone to play very quickly, you get them out of their comfort zone, I think it crowds this formation, and it can make build-up play a lot harder. It can make you have to play at a speed you're just not ready to go for. Most 3-5-2 players that are solid in FUT, they are pass, 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 pressure, 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 and it can rush you into some mistakes. And then the 4-2-3-1, it's not hard to stop the attack. in this formation. I wouldn't say it's a weakness, but it's very hard to break through the defense. They have a lot of players in the central area, and you're not just going to break through with a 1-2 or a simple through ball. You're going to have to really work the ball around, and you're looking for that little error, and you've got a small margin. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at DirtyMikeUSA, and I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.